We're back here with Brian Weber of Weber Automotive. Brian knows a lot about cars, and I'm glad because I got a question that what does, and I'm looking at my notes, what does 70% oil life mean? First of all, I got an older car, so I never get a flashing light like this, and I'm imagining this is something that comes up on the dash, right?
Yep.
What does it mean?
Well, so basically 100% oil life is when the oil is fresh, right?
Just put it in. Okay.
And then the computers in the car start to count down mileage, time, and the amount of fuel that's gone through it, because the computer knows, right? It cycles the fuel injectors, it knows how much fuel has gone through it.
Okay.
So it factors all that. Cold starts, how long it rolls down the highway, for example.
Because I was going to, you answered it right there, because I was going to ask, don't you just have to the calendar? I mean, don't you have a sense of, mileage? Yeah. Don't you have a sense of where your oil is by the mileage? But there are some other things that affect the quality of the oil.
Oh yeah. Let's just say, for example, you change the oil, and then you reset the thing, it says 100%, you reset the monitor, and then you're going to drive to Florida, and you're going to go nonstop to Florida. You could get to Florida and go, my gosh, that was quite a few miles. But it barely did anything to the percentage of the oil, because those are such easy miles. There's no cold starts. It's running down in overdrive, hardly any RPM. You're not using a ton of fuel. So it doesn't take a lot of life out of the oil. It lasts a long time that way. So the computer's pretty good at it. So on that subject, and it's a great thing to talk about, generally, once it gets to zero, it goes from 100% down to zero over time. Once it gets to zero, it throws the light on. Maybe 5%, depends how the manufacturer set it up. It'll turn the light on.
You want to do something before that, don't you?
If you want the engine to last, ideally longer, hit it at 20-30%. Don't let it get to zero.
And probably getting an oil change is one of the least expensive and easiest ways to make sure that engine goes and goes.
You're not kidding. And engines are very expensive to repair.
Sure.
Or replace,
Weber Automotive, they can have answers, and they have the really groovy equipment for everything. And so if you're looking at your dash and going, what does this mean? These guys know. Take your car there. WeberAutomotive.com. Check it out if you're not already there. Watch some of the other videos we have and get to know what these guys can do. Thanks again, Brian.
Thanks, Randy.